Trinity Tigers are in the building, y'all. Trinity, welcome, Coach. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having us.
Let me say this: y'all can spread out just a little bit behind you. Yeah, just there we go, so we can see everybody.
Yeah.
There it is. Look at y'all in your shirts, everybody's uniform. I just tell you,
absolutely,
that's so impressive.
Now I've been looking forward to sitting down with this group. You know, I've been watching you guys from afar. Saw you in the fall league. Talented young program. New coach. Now correct me if I'm wrong. This is year one, right?
This is year one on the boys' side. I was pretty
on the boys' side. I know you're on the girls' side. You came over to the boys' side, which is an interesting dynamic. I got to know what the difference is on a different conversation because I'm sure you got different perspectives. But talk about your first year as the new head coach at Trinity Christian Cedar Hill.
I'm very excited about this year. We have a good group of guys, a good group of young men, a good nucleus of young guys, and they're very talented. And I'm excited. It's very different from coaching girls. So I'm looking forward to this season. So far, they hadn't disappointed as of yet.
Absolutely. Now, introduce some of the young men you have standing up with.
To my left, I have, to my right, I have Jonathan Anderson. He's a senior this year, our senior captain. Isaiah Taragosa, he's a sophomore. I have TJ Birch, he's a sophomore. And I have Israel Afamumbo. He's a senior. I may have jacked that up a little bit.
It's a mouthful.
Absolutely. Welcome, guys. Thank y'all so much for being here. So let's talk to the senior leader, Mr. John. John, talk a little bit about some of the expectations that you have as a senior leader this year for Trinity.
As a senior leader, I expect that team to go far this year in the playoffs. Ultimate goal is the team to win state. But we have a good group of guys and a new coach. He has confidence in us and the whole coaching staff. So we look to have a good year this year, and that's the team.
Absolutely. And how about you? What's the young man next to you? Isaiah. How about you, Isaiah? What are some of your personal and team goals for this year?
I look to play as a team. You know, we got to come together as a team to win. Our ultimate goal is to get to the state championship. With Coach Hawkins, he's a good coach. Like John said, he has confidence in us. So we should get far this year.
Absolutely. And Mr. TJ Birch, had the pleasure of watching this young man grow up playing the game of basketball. So now he's playing high school ball and emerging as one of the top sophomores in his class. TJ, talk a little bit about some of your personal and team goals for this year and what it's like to be the son of a coach as well.
As a team, I feel like we can go very far this year. I feel like we got to communicate more, and I think we're going to be good for sure. And as far as my dad being a coach, you know, it's kind of hard because coaches push me to a different level. They always on me, especially Coach Hawkins.
Yes, indeed. Definitely understand that. And how about you, your teammate? Talk a little bit about some of your personal team goals.
I feel like we just got to play as a team, build our chemistry. And as they said, ultimate goal is to win state. And if we, practice together, talk during the game, build our chemistry, things in the game will just click. And, we'll be good.
Now, the past 2 or 3 years, Trinity Christian Cedar Hill has played some high-level basketball, has had a pretty big-time schedule. Coach, talk a little bit about some of the teams you'll be playing this year and why that scheduling matters to where you're trying to go late in the season.
Well, we're fortunate to have a great schedule this year. We're looking for the best competition in the Metroplex. I just want to test these guys to see where we are and also prepare them for the state tournament when we get there. So we have a Capel on our schedule, DeSoto here at home. This year, with the circumstances, TCAL, SPC, and TAPS are allowing us to play tournaments. So we are hosting a tournament, which will have St. Mark's, who you talked to earlier, Green Hill, Houston Spring Legacy, ourselves, RWG. So we have a ton of other teams in that tournament. So we're looking forward to that tournament as well. And then we'll play Taka Storm, and also we'll go to Sunrise to play Sunrise Christian in Kansas.
Wow. Big time schedule. Trinity Christian is not scared to play anybody. They want all of the smoke, ladies and gentlemen. All of the smoke. So guys, as we do, I want each one of you guys to tell me what your plan is once the basketball stops bouncing for you. What do you plan on doing off the basketball court? What are you going to major in when you get to college? What do you want to be as a professional, as a career path? And we'll start with you, John.
I want to be a sports management. I've been around sports my whole life, so I feel like doing stuff with sports would be better for me after the ball stops.
I feel like I would be a chemist because I like doing science stuff and like math. I'm pretty good at it. Or sports management because I've been around sports for a long time.
Absolutely. Wow. Okay, TJ?
I want to go into sports management. I just feel like it'll fit towards me because that's what I like to do. I like sports, so I feel like I'll be good in sports management.
And
Okay.
I've also been around sports a long time, so I'll probably either want to be like, I want to be around athletes, so probably like a chiropractor or like a sports medicine doctor, because I like to be around athletes, and I also want to like help people heal their body naturally instead of depending on medicine all the time. So yeah.
Outstanding.
Well, that's really, really good, guys. And before I get to my next question, I just want to commend you all for having a plan. And I'm telling you now that you cannot start too soon. So now is the time to really get on the path. So always be on the lookout for volunteer opportunities, for internships. Again, I know we're in this crazy season with the pandemic going on. But I do want you all to make sure you are actually starting now, because now you have the idea. So make sure that you're putting yourself on the path in high school right now, so that when you get to college, that's going to be the least of your worries, because you're already set on your path. And that's good, because again, can't say it enough, that basketball will stop bouncing and rolling out at some point. But don't wait until then to figure out what you want to do in life. Set yourself up now. So, Coach, I want to talk to you. I've been asking every program that's come on before you, and I'm going to ask it all night long. What is your biggest challenge given the season of pandemic, of COVID, and everything that we're up against? Just as a human being, what's your biggest challenge going into this new season? With basketball and under the circumstances, how are you talking to the guys about really staying safe when they're with you and not with you?
Right. I've been stressing it all season long that we must wear our masks, we must wash our hands, we must practice social distancing, and I'm pretty sure every coach has been doing that. I've told them, we're not like the NBA. We're not in a bubble. So everybody is not secluded to one area. Everybody leaves school and go home, even your classmates and all. So we have to protect ourselves. So we just make sure we sanitize our basketballs after every practice, and we have hand sanitizer at practice. We make sure we're wearing our masks throughout the day, and we're doing the best job that we can do. We're also doing, the Under Armour mask, because we're sponsored by Under Armour on the benches. Everybody has to wear that this year. Everybody has their own water bottles. So we're just, taking every precaution that we can to ensure that these guys stay safe, because like I tell them, you are here and you don't want to carry anything home to your families, because we all have families at the end of the day. So we want to make sure that we protect them here under our care, and make sure that they go home safe to their families.
Indeed. Okay, well, good, because we just got off with Waxahachie, and Coach Gober had the same thing to say, that they have, all the individualized custom things just for each player, and assigned seating and all of that when they're at home and away. So that's good. It's great to hear that you all have some practices in place, and that's super important. And guys, please, don't be anywhere. I know it's tempting. I know you want to hang out. I know you want to do all the things you were used to doing before, but now is not the time. So stay safe, and that's going to ensure that you all have a healthy season that will be complete with a championship.
Absolutely. And before we let you guys go, TJ, I'm going to ask you the money question. Who's the best NBA 2K player on the team?
I would like to say myself. I don't think they can beat me, but it's okay. I say otherwise, but.
All right. Fantastic. Coach, thank you guys so much for joining us. Trinity Christian Tigers are in the building. live for DFW Metroplex Media Day.